This
is a HOK exclusive by way of sa.neter TV. This is a HOK exclusive by way of sa.neter TV Black.
The infamous. Yeah. House of Consciousness. Salute the architect, Brother sa.neter. If knowledge got a home, you know where it's at. Let's go! Let's go.
King of consciousness.
Put respect on the name, built the platform for the culture.
Change the whole game.
Different views, different paths.
Everybody got a lane.
When it's time to build the people,
sa.neter leads the way. King of consciousness.
We appreciate the work, gave a voice to the unheard.
Put the teachings first.
From the elders to the youth,
helping all of us learn.
House of Consciousness forever.
Watch the wisdom return.
Before the algorithms, before the trends and hype, he was putting scholars on and bringing truth to light. Opened up the microphone, let the people speak. 7 days a week, dropping jewels for the streets. He gave a host of worldwide fans with diverse minds, from Professor Small to Brother Easy Band. Zion Lex on the screen, bringing knowledge and facts. Brother Reggie in the building, always ready to rap. Punk West brought scientific concepts with a different perspective, making viewers think deeper, asking critical questions. Pastor Bennett with the scriptures, bringing faith to the table. Captain Taz debating, always willing and able. Nat Paul teaching lessons, giving people direction. Shaka bringing knowledge and aggression. But the Jabari dropping African history, building a stronger connection. The list goes on.
That's a fact.
No exaggeration.
He helped introduce great minds
to an entire generation.
King of consciousness.
Put respect on the name.
Built the platform for the culture. Changed the whole game.
Different views, different paths.
Everybody got a lane.
When it's time to build the people,
sa.neter lead the way. King of consciousness.
We appreciate the work.
Gave a voice to the unheard.
Put the teachers first. From the elders to the youth,
helping all of us learn.
House of Consciousness forever.
Watch the wisdom return.
Some got big followings, some became a star, some were neighborhood legends, some were known from afar, some were elders with wisdom that the youth never knew. Without this platform, many names would have slipped through. He gave space to the Christians, gave space to the Comedics, Hebrew Israelites, atheists and academics, Pan-African voices, revolutionaries too. Different ideologies, but everybody came through. That's the beauty of the mission, that's the reason it survived. You ain't gotta agree to have a seat and go live. Economic liberation, mental freedom in the air, teaching self-determination, putting black power everywhere.
Some came for the debates, some came for the history, some came for the culture, some came for the mystery.
But everybody learned something.
Hey.
Everybody got a chance.
Hi.
House of Consciousness.
Help the people lead faith.
Yeah. What? Whether conscious or religious, whether skeptic or believer, whether scholar or beginner, whether teacher or achiever, he gave room for the dialogue, room for growth and reflection, room for disagreement without destroying our connection. That's rare today in a world full of division. Everybody wants an echo if you tackle the real mission. So salute the contribution, salute the decades invested, building the greatest archive the community's ever been blessed with. Many channels came later, many platforms took notes,
but the House of Consciousness
keeps the movement afloat.
King of consciousness.
Put respect on the name.
Built a platform for the culture. Changed the whole game.
Different views, different paths.
Everybody got a lane.
When it's time to build the people,
sa.neter lead the way. King of consciousness.
We appreciate the work.
Gave a voice to the unheard.
Put the teachers first. From the elders to the youth,
he helped all of us learn.
House of Consciousness forever.
Let the wisdom return.
House of Consciousness. A place where ideas meet. A place where voices grow. Salute, brother. From your brother, the infamous
DMG.
Let's go.
Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and blessings, man. You already know what it is, man. You already know what it is. We going down in history coming up. Next Saturday is going down. Next Saturday, the greatest debate ever this year between Dr. Reggie and brother Jabari Osaze. Enough of the tough talk. Now you got to have a bite as big as your bark. Dr. Reggie, Professor Jabari, ain't no more talking that tenderoni talk. The people want to see y'all get in the ring and, hey, live up to what y'all been saying. Who's going to be Muhammad Ali walking up out of there? Who's going to be Joe Frazier? I think the time is now. You got 1 week to go. Next Saturday, have your ass in the ring. Have your ass on the Zoom. Don't listen to what people say about he won, or no, they won, or no, I got to go with Jabari. No, I got to go with Dr. Reggie. You got to see it for yourself because everyone have their own understanding. Check. Everyone have their own understanding. So you got to get in there and see it. Don't be cheap. Spend that money like you spend it on the weed, like you spend it on Netflix. Support your brother sa.neter in the movement. And I'm going to tell y'all something, man. The way these debates is going all over the world right now, brother sa.neter in the House of Consciousness should be rich right now because everybody is feeding. It's feeding. I opened the door. I remember coming in. And y'all remember, those of y'all who go all the way back with me, I know my brother Dr. Reggie do. He remember when people used to bang on me for having debates. All they do over there is debate. It's debate. It's debate. Now everybody and their mama debating. Y'all see it all over the YouTube. And that comes from sa.neter, man. Making this thing born. Y'all got to agree with that. It comes from sa.neter, having the live debates and then bringing it to YouTube and then going in. Next thing you know, you got debates, people coming up, popping up with debates, and now they got the team debate. I got a team debate coming up, and I'm going to show you. But make sure y'all get y'all tickets. I'm dropping the link. You got 1 week to go. You want to have your ass in the building, and you want to have your ass on that Zoom. Don't miss out on it. Because if you miss out on it, you're not going to see it for a long time. And without any further ado, let me bring to you this team debate where Jabari Osaze, Professor Jabari Osaze, tag team with Unk. He tags team with Unc, and they go live and they have a debate with the unknown. So that's who they debating. They are debating the unknown, and we're gonna give you that right now. So without any further ado, let's give it up.
What's watching your
Yeah, because I can see it.
your subconscious, your eyes send signals to your brain, and then that interprets things. So you can just interpret them without seeing them.
Who told you this?
I mean, shit, I don't know. Someone with a white coat on.
What's going on? Can you give me somebody? I don't know.
All right, hold on. Okay, the Earth is a prison planet.
Correct.
Who started it?
Have you ever been to prison?
Yeah, I guess I live there. If this is a prison planet.
No, it's things that happen in prison that everybody here familiar with. If you ever been to prison, prison have a warden, right?
Right.
Prison have places where you can go.
So who's the warden of Earth?
Well, on Earth, I don't know, but United States, you have to say Trump. All right, and on Earth, it's a lot of different gods, so it's kind of like confusing.
But it's not just America that's a prison, right? You're saying it's the whole Earth.
The whole world's a prison, right? Because what do a prison got? A prison got rules. It tell you what you can and what you cannot do, right? And if you do something wrong in prison, it have a prison inside the prison, right? You got a hole.
Solitary.
Right? So somebody always telling you what to do.
But just because you have rules doesn't make it a prison, right?
Why would you have rules?
Well, I mean, daycare has rules. It's not a prison.
It's a prison for the babies. The babies don't like it. The babies get to the prison.
Daycare is baby prison? That's what we're doing?
It's not prison. Do the babies want to be there? Are they held there against their will?
Okay. All right.
A prison is a place where you're held against your will and you can't get out. Get out of Earth. Leave now. Get out.
I mean, I can't just stop my heart from beating, but it doesn't mean that we're in prison.
Even if your fucking heart stopped beating, you still can't get out. That's the trick.
How do we get in? How'd I get in? What'd I do? What'd I do so bad to get put in prison planet?
That's human perception. See, you think that everything has a beginning, everything has to start from some point, right? That's just human perception. Human perception believe in origins and everything start from some point, and everything exists solely in one thing. But even cells exist and they're fake. They got synthetic cells right now that go into the body and can live in your body like normal cells and kill bad cells, but they're synthetic, they're not real. But they put them inside your body. So is your body real or fake?
My body's real.
Then how could synthetic cells run your body?
I mean, they can run them. They can be. They're symbiote. I don't fucking know, man. How there's no synthetic cells in my body.
That's your mic?
This is Sean Kelly's mic that he's so graciously letting me use to talk shit to you.
You got a house?
Yeah.
It's your house?
I mean, yeah. Government
You
owns
got a
everything.
car?
Yeah.
It's your car?
Yes.
You call it my car?
I do.
It's just a possession. You can lose it at any moment. Like your body is just a possession, right? You don't own shit here because this is a prison. Everything is owned by the prison.
We got put here then?
It's no
What
here.
did I do to
There's no
earn
here.
it?
Listen, if it was a here, then you would have a location. You could say where we at.
I have a location.
No, it's no location because can you tell me where we at? No one can tell me where we at, right? It's not a location. This is not a location, right? If this was a location, then somebody can go above the universe and look down on it and say we're here. But no one can do that. No one can tell you the coordinates of Earth because no one knows. Because I'm telling you, it's not a location, right? There's no way you can get through it through miles, right? It's determined by your decision. We live in multiple realities all at the same time.
What happened back from evolution? Cavemen, they're all on prison planet as well?
What do you mean? It's still happening now. Listen, even when you look at the star, you're seeing the star dead. So every planet that you see dead according to your human eyes, if you're using your human eyes. So your human eyes are flawed.
It just takes a light while to get here,
Then
right?
it's flawed. If you can't see it as the now, then it's flawed. Then your human eyes are flawed. Right? But you believe in a God or something like that?
Yeah.
The Bible?
Yeah.
Well, the Bible said that we're in a prison planet because the Bible talks about the firmament.
The Bible says all kind of shit that's bonkers.
But you said you believed in it, so why would you?
I mean, sure.
Belief is what man thinks is true, so of course you don't know.
Okay.
There's no way you can know if you won't believe.
You've had your dick sucked?
Right, listen, I'm not. Do you want to suck my dick?
No. Have you ever on a hot day had like a cold glass of iced tea after you've been sweating all day?
Listen, I'm gonna say this.
This just don't feel like prison to me.
I don't really want to talk. Iced tea is a mistake. See, iced tea was created like this. They came over with hot tea. Listen, they came over with hot tea and it was so hot, and he made it by fucking mistake. Iced tea is a mistake. It was hot tea first. Not for real. It's a mistake. So a lot of times mistakes be good for people, right? Did your AI fact check that, nigga? I guarantee you. Yeah. It's a mistake. All right? And look, AI know that because AI can they can watch this history. They can kind of like see what's going on.
You said that couldn't taste shit.
It's a mistake. What is taste? You can't taste in your dream.
What is the dream thing? We're not in a dream, are we? Is this a dream?
You tell me. What's the difference between this reality and the reality in your mind? I suggest this whole reality come from you. I suggest that you playing every character here right now. I suggest no one here outside of you.
I'm creating all these characters.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Listen, right now, Sean, say something.
Yo.
Now you say what he just said in your head in his voice.
Hold on. What am I doing?
You say what he just
You write
said
this-
in your head in his voice.
Not out loud though.
No, in your head, in his voice.
Okay.
Did it work?
What do you mean? Did it work?
Did you hear his voice in your head?
Yeah.
You created his voice.
I mean, I remembered it.
You created it from the start.
But
From
if
the
I didn't
start.
hear it, I couldn't have redone it.
No. Look, from the start, you created it. You couldn't hear it unless you created it, right? But you don't see that. You think that this earth exists with just you solely, but you don't exist inside your body. Right now, you know where I'm at? You know,
I don't think you know where
I'm
you're
at.
at.
Right
No,
now. You know where I'm at?
Uh-uh.
I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere. Everywhere here is me now, right? Because I can't see my face.
But I've created you.
Oh no, I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere.
You
I
can't see your
be
face,
created on
but
the
you can
floor.
see them on the screens.
Oh no, see, I don't think you understand. The screen is a different reality. They tell you that's virtual reality. What kind of reality is that? What they call it? Metaverse? That's a different kind of. That's a different world. See, we live in worlds inside of worlds inside of worlds. So I don't think you understand. You think you just live in one, but it's multiple realities, right? You got to know how to live in all of them. I take you to the hood, they gonna think you the Dauphin or police. There's no other choice for you. I'm keeping it real. There's no other choice. Like they can't determine.
You can do both, I guess.
No, you either one or the other because based on their perception, that's all you can be.
So what happens at death then, if in the prison planet?
There is no death.
So we're stuck in prison forever.
We're stuck inside what they call, how can I say it? Should I tell them? Nah, we stuck inside God. Well, if that's what you want to call it, or the energy, we stuck inside what you call God. Some people call it Allah, Jesus, Buddhist, Confucius. They got different names for it. But we stuck inside it.
But
Whatever
you
the
say
fuck it is.
stuck.
Yeah, stuck.
So then
There's
what's
no out.
outside of that? What is outside of the prison planet?
There's nothing outside of this. Listen, all right, so it tell you this. It say when it say in the Bible, God created heaven, it say he created heaven and he stayed in heaven. It say he created this shit and he stayed here. It never said he's outside of this. There's no outside of the universe. Everybody tell you this. There's no outside of the universe. You can't go outside of it because there's no outside. It's only inside.
So is Mars a prison planet? Like, is everything prison?
What do you mean?
I'm saying, do you believe in other planets, or that's bullshit too?
I'm gonna say this. Only time you
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
Listen, the planet's gonna determine where you from. Why you think they got zodiac signs? So the planet's gonna determine where you from. Okay, cool. You from Mars, then you know where you at according to the zodiac sign. What's that white nigga name to do all that shit? Bring him back. Yeah, bring that nigga back. He'll tell you about the planets and shit. I'm gonna tell you about you.
That's your boy, Gary.
I ain't none of my boy. I don't got no boy. Everything is me. I don't think you understand. Right, but we stuck us out of prison because you can't get out.
And the warden is Trump.
Well, right now, I'm gonna tell you this. A lot of people suggest that it's like 13 families that's running everything, but I suggest that it's the original. I'm gonna say this. A lot of people ain't gonna like this, but I'm gonna say this. It's the original black man. Because the black man don't know who the fuck he is. He don't know. Like the black man's out. I'm from Africa. Where you from? Well, they know they was here, but they know they got here because we know that we gave Indians certain shit while the Indians was here. So we know that we popped up here, but we don't know where the fuck we came from. But they're gonna say you came from Africa. They're gonna take me to Africa. They're gonna say, oh shit, this nigga not African. So what the fuck is this nigga? Where the fuck did he come from? All right?
Do you ever done like genealogy, the ancestry.com, and where are your people from? You can look it up.
Show me your hair.
My hair?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
Show me your hair.
Bro. I think you're
Show
seeing
me
it.
your hair.
I know eyes don't work and nothing's real. It's here. You want to pull a piece out?
Okay,
or
so
what?
what's this? If that's hair, what's this?
The uglier hair.
No, it's not ugly hair. Listen, no. So what you have is probably the same thing a dog has.
What?
No, I'm keeping it real. It's not hair.
Well,
you have the same thing a dog has.
Okay,
right?
well,
Because you mix with dog,
fur?
pig,
Yeah,
and
is that what
monkey.
he's... Bro,
Yeah.
why?
You're a human.
And you're not.
You were created to work.
I'm with a... Wait, what am
I
I?
don't think you get it.
You said I'm a dog, a pig, and a monkey?
Yeah. That's what I'm mama. That's what you are. They looked it up. They tried to look your genes up. The AI fact checks it.
If AI tells me I'm part donkey and pig,
Listen,
I'll give you $100,000.
But I'm not. Listen, I'm saying this, but let me say this something about you. You that, but you don't have no land here. See, look, it's something strange about me and you because me and you both don't have a land here. We take everything here. You go take shit, replace shit, but where the fuck are you from? Is it a white land? Right? Listen, we have a German Shepherd. I'm gonna tell you where the fuck a German Shepherd is from. Is a fucking dog is from fucking Germany. Where the fuck the white man from? We don't know. Where the fuck the black man from? We don't know. Right? We don't know.
Black people are from Africa, and then white people are from Caucasus.
No. Take me to Africa. They're gonna tell me I'm not from there because Africa.
Nobody wants to claim you. That's the problem.
Listen, Africa was broke
That's
up
a you thing.
Africa was broke up by you guys. Y'all broke Africa down in sets.
Don't say you guys.
Y'all named it based on trade, based on what y'all was getting from each particular part. Africans never called themselves Nigerians and shit like that. You guys did that.
Right.
They didn't do that.
Right.
That came from you. Right? Because
I mean,
you're a kind. Your kind.
But you said the black people are the ones running the show.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. Black people.
12 families
I'm
behind the
saying
scenes.
this. Yeah. No. Them the white families that the black people control. I don't think you understand.
So the black people are controlling the white families, you're saying?
Of course.
It's not of course.
I'm telling you for real.
I mean, I believe that you believe it, but don't act like I'm an asshole for not knowing.
I don't believe. I'm telling you what I know is true because everybody know this. You gonna go different places. They gonna say, "Oh, these people on these lands just disappeared. They just disappeared. These people just disappeared." The crazy ass Hebrew Israelites, they think it's them. Ask the Israelites, they say they're the chosen people. They think that the people that everybody looking for is them. That's what they think. But it's the people that have been lost, that have been tricked. Because the worst thing they can do is take something from you, hide it from you, and the whole time it's stealing you. Right? So the whole time they hid it from me, but the whole time it was still stuck in me. That's why I don't read now. Listen, I don't even read. The priest was trying to make me read. Tell this nigga don't try to do it no more, because I don't read. No, for real. I won't read.
He's a
shit.
big picture book
No,
kind of guy.
I read people, and I read energy, right? And I read frequencies and shit. I don't read books.
Do you believe that you're in the
I don't
prison
believe
planet?
shit. Stop playing. I don't believe shit.
What do you mean?
I'm saying this.
Are you in the prison planet? Let me word it that way.
I'm gonna tell you this. You probably are. I'm here having an experience, right? So I'm having an experience. I'm having a human experience here, right? Because when this body supposedly died, whatever inside of me is gonna move past the body, right? So this is like a video game. I'm playing it, right? But people don't understand how to play. So that's why people here and they complaining, right? And they don't want to accept it as a prison. I knew a lot of niggas in prison would never accept that they was in prison, right? They wouldn't accept it. They thought they was in the streets, so they started fucking fags. Yeah, they thought they was in the streets, yeah. They wouldn't accept that they was in prison. You ain't supposed to do this. But they bending niggas over.
Okay.
And you would have got bent
No,
over.
all right, hold up. First off, no.
Okay.
I'm not getting bent over and fucked, all right? If this is a prison planet, there's every new baby who's born that's what it is. They're in prison for their energy is stuck in this realm forever.
Listen, it's two things that happen. Every time, everybody knows if you watch this, you did this and stop lying. Every time you went to jail, you cried. Every time you're born, you cry. Right? It's like the same reaction. I'm telling you, I don't think you understand.
But I stubbed my toe and I cried. I don't mean I'm in prison.
I don't think you understand, right? Get out. I mean, get out. You can go so far. Even right now, you can't go across the border. You can't leave America without a passport. Right? So right now, no one watching this in America can leave America without a passport. So you're not in prison.
Well, that's some governmental boundary bullshit.
Yeah, it's prison. It's prison. It's prison. You cannot get out, and you cannot justify the fact that we all in prison. The only way to get out is in. Right?
Within?
When you don't accept everything without, you go within, because it's one thing that's kind of like in everything. And a lot of people don't know this. There's one thing that's in everything. There's only one thing that's in everything. In happiness and pain and sadness, there's only one thing. Peace.
Peace?
See, yeah, peace is in the bottom of everything, because that's the only thing that's in everything. So if you find that peace, then you become free. Free is peace. Right, but a lot of times, I'm on the streets, gang, we confuse peace with boredom. Man, nigga, I'm bored as a bitch. Stop playing with, I need something to move.
You're addicted to the chaos.
Exactly. We're addicted to it let me tell you a story. Right, a lot of people watching this, they probably don't understand this story. But if you understand the story, you're going to understand how everything I say is true, right? No, for real, it was 5 monkeys, right?
Okay, no, five monkeys, now I'm following.
There's 5 monkeys.
Okay.
They locked them down in the cave, right? They took, what's that name of that thing that got little steps on it? No, not an elevator. That's got to move that. What's that thing? A ladder. Yeah. They took a ladder right there, right? They took a ladder. They put a ladder there, and then at the top of the ladder, they took some bananas there, right?
Okay.
And so the monkeys start climbing for the bananas. They sprayed them with water. Sprayed that bitch down. They sprayed them down. Every time they went up, they sprayed them down. Boom. So now the monkey said, look, don't go for that, basically in their head. So one monkey grabbed for it. They went and grabbed him. They sprayed him down. He went down. Listen, so now every time one grab him, they ain't got to spray him. The other monkeys is fighting him. They replaced all the monkeys one by one by one by one. Now they got brand new monkeys in there. None of them never been hit by water, but none of them touched a banana.
And they don't even know why.
They don't know why. And that's what's going on here, right? See, people don't ask questions. Listen, I'm gonna say this. If you got a belief, you gotta ask, why did they give it to me? Where did it come from? And what the fuck they're trying to get me to do? Because every belief, every stipulation that you got was for somebody else and not for you, unless you gave it to you.
Well, you say you don't read.
I read people.
So you get downloads. What if you get the wrong download?
No,
how do you know the downloads are correct?
Downloads a computer. I read people. Listen, I'm gonna say this. You probably don't understand this, but you probably do understand this. But if you ever been to the streets, gang, I'm from the trenches, gang, and I can have 5, 6 niggas with me. We walk in the room. It's time to rob this bitch. We speaking. We speaking.
Oh, without words.
We speaking, nigga. Nigga, we speaking. Before you know it, the shit up on you. And you on the ground. How the fuck I ain't hear nothing? No, you ain't hear nothing. Because this don't have to be moved.
There's a lot of communication happening without
Yeah, of
words.
course. A lot of the information. Listen, most of the communication in the world is nonverbal.
Yes.
Right? Because listen,
Yeah, I
it
think
happened
that
in the
we could
mind.
actually fact check that. That's the first true thing you said all day.
Okay, everything I said, it don't matter. Everything I said is true and false at the same time. Because in every lie is the truth in it, and every truth is a lie in it.
Let's wrap this up.
Yeah. All right. Well, you're wrong. Good luck with that.
All right.
Who wants to go next? So, you said you believe in Jesus, right? You don't think he died? Or you do?
No, Jesus, he died, but he came back. He went to hell, and that's when he returned back to earth
But I'm gonna say this: Jesus,
in the flesh.
Jesus, Yahshua, Horus,
Yep.
whatever you want to call him, in whichever life you want to call him, but everything that he can say about Jesus' life, I got somebody here that can take it further back.
You want to bring him on?
He come right here. Whatever he can say,
All right.
he's going to take it right back. So I'm going to get out the way.
Brought in the big dog.
Peace, brother. How you doing?
Peace, brother. I'm doing good, man.
So you said you believe that Jesus died and
Yes.
went to hell and came back?
Yes, sir.
What if I told you that that's a new story?
And what do you mean by that?
What if I told you that there's a story about how one will die, go into the underworld, and come back as a resurrected being? You would say that's Jesus, right?
Now, are you referring to Kismet history?
Kesmet?
Kismet, sorry.
Kismet?
Go ahead.
I think you mean Kemet.
Kemet, there we go.
Right.
Yes, sir.
What I'm
Kemet.
going to say to you, let's cut to the chase.
Yes, sir.
Get closer
Jesus,
to the mic.
some people say that Jesus never died. And I would agree with that because Jesus never lived.
Jesus did definitely
Jesus
live.
is a mythological figure.
No, there's over 25,000 manuscripts that prove the existence of Jesus. There's more proof on
25,000
Jesus.
manuscripts?
There's more proof on the existence of Jesus than there's proof on the history of Julius Caesar.
Name one of those manuscripts.
I can tell you that Tacitus was
Tacitus?
Tacitus?
Tacitus.
How would you spell
You don't know I'm a historian.
Okay,
so
go
I'm
ahead.
Just saying,
So the Roman historian.
Just agree, just not.
I'm
That's
just
what I
telling you.
meant.
I'm saying the Roman historian
Yes.
proved that Pilate was the one behind the execution of
Did he
Jesus
do
Christ.
that? How did he do that?
Yes, he did. He wrote it. He followed the history up with it.
What year
So it was
did
documented.
Tacitus write that?
This is in around 500 AD.
Okay, and what year would you attest to Jesus living?
That was 2,026 years ago, based off of American history.
Wait. Let's
time.
give us your AD again. Come on now.
Go ahead.
Say
For his
the
death,
family.
his death is 33 AD, and
So
that's
you're saying
recorded with
that-
the red moon, and that has been proven as well.
So you're arguing that someone that wrote something nearly
Yeah.
500 years later is the person that you want to cite for historicity? Is that what you're saying?
So who are you going to cite for history that hasn't lived thousands of years as well? History
saying-
is still facts at some point, even if it's recorded later on in time. Just because it's had prolonged time doesn't mean that it's not true.
Okay. I knew your great-great-grandfather.
Go
You
for
believe me?
No, I
Why don't you believe me?
Because you weren't living at the same time.
Oh, wait a minute. Brother, are you on my side or are you on your side?
But you said you're a historian, so what's the point of studying
you just
history if you don't
invalidated
want...
Tacitus.
Go ahead.
No,
So
listen,
who is your
when someone
historians
is
that you
digging,
look
give
up
them
to?
another shovel.
I'm just telling you.
Tell
this.
me, you
Who
just
did-
invalidated
So you're
Tacitus.
a historian. You're a
Yes,
historian,
I am.
and you're tearing apart history. For what reason?
No, I'm not tearing apart history. I'm giving you a corrective analysis of history.
So please go ahead and start your
I'm
analysis.
telling you that just as you told us, Tacitus did not live during the time of Jesus.
That's correct.
And so you're
That's
saying
correct.
that he should be used as a citation for his historicity. But
Right.
you're claiming, by the way, it wasn't 500 years. He got that date wrong. But we're going to go with
Which
his
date
wrong
was
date.
it? No, go ahead. What
No,
date
no,
was
we're
it?
going to go with your wrong date.
I would like to know
when
which
someone
date
is
it is.
digging, give them a bulldozer.
I'm giving you the bulldozer. I'm
Okay.
giving
No,
you
no,
the
it's
keys.
your
I'd like to
bulldozer
know-
'cause you're digging. You're
I
digging.
appreciate it.
I'm not
so
digging.
Thank you. I'd like to
I'm
know
looking
the
down at the
correct
hole
time.
saying, are you sure you want another one?
So I would like to know the correct time if you do
Let
genuinely
me
know.
just say to you.
Because
you
I
said
don't
that
want it
there
to
were
just be
20
something that's a statement.
Well, let me say this to
Go
you.
ahead.
You said there were over 25,000 manuscripts proving the historicity of Jesus.
Correct.
I asked you to name one, and you invalidated it. Name another.
I didn't invalidate it.
You just said
I'm
that
telling you that
you
this
don't
is
believe
still-
you don't believe that I knew your great great grandfather because I didn't live during his time.
because you don't have any knowledge of my great
How do you know
grandfather. So go ahead, please tell me.
How do you know that I don't?
I would like to see if you
Your
do.
reason is because you said I didn't
You
live
are
during his
still-
time.
okay.
Tacitus did live during Jesus' time.
But your angle of trying to have a debate by just prompting yourself to say
I'm
that
going to
everything
help
I'm
you.
saying is wrong.
Give us another one.
I would like
25,000
to.
is a large
no,
number.
I'm
Give us
asking
another.
you. I'm asking you to go ahead and tell me your basis of knowledge.
What I'm
instead
saying
of
to
just
you is
discrediting
how
everything
about,
I'm saying.
How
because
about
Go ahead.
I'll cut to the chase.
Yeah, sure.
Let's be very clear. We have no physical evidence, and no textual evidence for a literal historical Jesus Christ. And
John
to go further,
20,
wait, hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on.
I was going to say
Let's
that he
go
came in the
further.
flesh and there
Let's
were
go further.
witnesses.
Wait. Let's go further. Let's
Yes.
go further. Let's also recognize that much of that Jesus story is present in an earlier tradition.
Yeah.
The deity of resurrection was a deity that people worshipped, recognized for thousands of years before there was ever a Jesus.
And how do you believe that to be true?
Well, I mean, I'll take you on my next trip to Kemet so you can see the artifacts.
Well,
They
I'm just
exist.
asking. I would like to know, how do you believe those artifacts?
I just
weren't
told you.
there.
I just told you that
You weren't
we have,
there when they were
we have
made. That could have been
artifacts.
man-made. That could have been man-made.
What's an artifact?
Something that was found from the previous dated time.
From that period?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the artifact that you have
Have you
for
ever
Jesus?
heard of falsified fossils?
Are
That
you
so-
attempting to argue that the artifacts that we find
Can be
that
altered?
that are not questioned by any reputable scholar, any archaeologist, are falsified because what's your name again?
Roe.
Because Roe said so?
No, I'm not saying
Oh,
because
okay,
Roe
all
said
right,
so.
all right,
I feel,
all right.
see, that's the implication.
I'm saying to you that
I
we
think I'm
have
being very clear on my
artifacts for
question.
this for all of the information I'm giving you, and I'm
Yes.
going to tell you that before there was ever a Jesus, before there was ever a
There are
Yeshua,
still pieces
before
of
there
his
was a
cross in
Yeshua,
existence.
there are pieces of his cross.
Yes, in
Where?
existence. They're spread out amongst the people.
Okay.
That was the plan
And you
to be
believe
spread
that-
out
and
amongst
you-
the people, because Christianity wasn't to be a man-made book.
And
It
you
was
believe,
to follow Christ himself.
so you believe, who put the cross up?
Jesus carried his own cross up.
No, I didn't ask you who carried it. I said who put it up.
Some of the Romans that were working
You're
in the fire.
suggesting that the Roman centurions gave it out to people like favors at a birthday party?
No, I'm not saying that. This
So
was
how
a
in the
sacrifice.
world
This was a
do you
sacrifice.
think that they have pieces
This was
of the
a
cross?
this was a sacrificial ritual that they had. They had members that went up to the cross after he died when he was taken down and he was put inside of the tomb.
I know you don't know me,
Go ahead.
but usually this is the moment when I put up a sign that says source. Imagine it says source here.
The
What's your
Bible.
source for that?
My
The
source is
Bible
the
says that
Bible
they
for
gave
that.
out the cross,
No, I'm saying the pieces of the cross were spread out.
and that's in the Bible.
Sure, go for it.
What passage is that from?
I'm trying to
Oh,
tell
boy.
you from John 20:24. Jesus came back when he returned. And that's when Thomas was questioning his existence, if he was really there or not. And Jesus
So in
told
John
him, peace be with you.
20:24,
Hold on.
it says that they gave
He
up pieces of the
Hold
cross?
on. He said, peace be with you. And that's when he invited him to reach his finger inside the hole in his hand.
I hope this AI is putting up 2024.
Did it?
I hope it's
did
put
it
up
confirm
2024.
John 2024?
10 seconds.
Please.
2024 says they gave up pieces of the cross.
I did not say that he gave.
Yes,
pieces
you
of the
did.
cross. I'm telling you about Jesus' existence when he returned. After that, the disciples made their agreements of what they were going to collect from the death site of Jesus, and that's what they passed on.
Here's another question. Here's another question.
Which one?
John 20. You said John 2020 or
John 20:24 is what I said.
Uh-oh.
I picked up John 2020.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I said John 20:24 when Thomas was questioning Jesus'
They gave out
existence.
pieces of the cross.
No, I'm telling you the
I
steps
asked
of
you
how
for
that
your
goes.
source
Okay. Yeah.
of how the cross was given out to people.
My source for that is because of the pieces that have been retrieved that people still hold
Oh,
on to.
did you know
that have
that-
been carbon dated?
Did you know that?
Yes.
Did you know that there are over 31 churches in Europe that say that they have the Holy Prepuce? Do you know what the Holy Prepuce is?
No.
Ooh, who knows what the Holy Prepuce is? The foreskin of Jesus. Do you believe that they have the foreskin of Jesus?
No, I do not believe
You don't
that.
believe it?
I
But
do
they
not
have
believe
it.
they have the foreskin.
But
of
they
Jesus.
have it.
But that's not my reputable source that I'm going
Oh,
with.
that's not a reputable
That's disgusting.
You better tell
That's
the leaders of
disgusting.
those churches.
I will tell the leaders
It's
of
a
those
holy
churches. That
relic.
is disgusting.
It is a holy
That's
relic.
Okay, so where's your stance on Jesus?
I gave you a very clear stance.
Go for it.
Jesus never died because Jesus never lived.
So you're
he is
saying-
a mythological figure.
But you're saying that the figure that was speaked about previously before Jesus, that also resurrected and went to hell, you're saying that figure
Asar
didn't.
is also a mythological figure.
So, okay, I'm just
I want to be
confirming.
clear. I'm not
I'm just
arguing that
confirming
Asar,
to see if you.
some of you may know this name is Osiris. I am not saying that Asar or Osiris
Yeah.
was a literal physical person. This is a mythological figure. And that story that you know as Jesus
Yeah.
is an echo of an earlier story.
Correct.
And the reason why you
Correct.
don't know truly the story of Asar is because the early Christians destroyed it.
I do know of the stories of Osiris. I do know the stories of Amun-Ra. I have looked into the book of Enoch. So I am in agreement.
The book of Enoch has the story of a
No,
star?
I'm not saying that. This is just another
Why
side.
you mention Enoch?
I'm just saying this as a side note, just in case if that's where you're going to go next.
No, I wasn't going to Enoch.
Just in case.
Okay.
Okay, I'm taking.
I'm going to give you some credit reading Enoch, by the way.
So, but okay, so I'm
because
saying
it's not in your canon.
So of course, but what I'm saying is I follow Christ in the sense of following the purposes and the practices that he spoke of, not following the entire book of Christianity.
Okay.
That's what I was being clear of in the beginning.
That's good.
So that's where I'm coming from on my practice.
So then you agree with me that Jesus is a mythological character?
I do not believe that he's a mythological
made a
character.
Left. You
No,
made a left.
not a mythological
Get this man
character.
a GPS.
Not
so
a
explain
mythological
to me
character.
why
I did not
you
say that
believe
Jesus Christ
is a
lived in
historical
existence.
character.
Jesus Christ lived in the flesh.
Okay.
And that's why when you use his name to wrap up any of your words, it's a spiritual protection and guidance from any of the dark energies that are around you. Excuse me?
Take me to a gravesite.
He was at the tomb and he walked. That's why he doesn't have a gravesite. He's not dead. He still exists. And that's why he told you that you had that channeling. You have the power to go ahead and channel Jesus inside
His
of
body ascended into heaven.
Hold on. I didn't ask you to get upset. I asked you to take me to.
I didn't get upset.
I want to go see it.
He's
I want to
not
put flowers
dead.
on
He's
the grave.
not dead. He left the
I want to
tomb.
go put flowers on the tomb.
He left the tomb.
Take me to the tomb.
But he left the tomb.
Where is it? I'm gonna go put flowers there in remembrance.
Okay.
Because my grandfather is dead. We know that he lived.
So we'll go
he got
to
a
Jerusalem.
tomb.
We'll go-
I can go put in some roses on
But
there.
how
right
do
now
you
if I
know
want
he's
to.
in there?
You can't take me there.
But you don't know he's in there.
He's
How
a
do you know?
mythological
How do you know your
character.
grandfather's in that grave?
you, Jesus.
They could
How
open
do
the
you-
grave.
But
People open graves all the time.
and a lot of times bodies aren't inside of there, are they?
I don't know about a lot of times. Most times the bodies are still there.
How many times are they really opening these grave sites?
What do you mean? People get exhumed all the time.
But you're saying that they're opening them and there's always a body inside there.
No, I didn't say there was always. I said
Okay,
most of the time those
but
bodies
most of the
are
time
there.
there's also
And the thing
grave
is,
robbers, and they've also found out that they're harvesting
most of
organs
the
and
time
bodies.
there are grave robbers.
Go ahead. Yes.
Boy, you need some sources.
Oh man. Okay.
Most of the time, family, you better get to the cemetery
Go ahead.
immediately.
Okay.
Because this brother,
Because-
Ro, just said that your grandpappy's body is missing.
That's
you better
okay.
get over there.
And if they find out that they are missing, then what? This
The
is a part of
reality,
the
well, then
program.
maybe they'll call them Jesus because his body isn't here either.
Oh, okay.
Unless you believe in the holy preface.
But Jesus did walk afterwards. Did we see that Bible
Did
verse?
Jesus
where
walk afterwards?
Yes, for John 20:24. Did we see
Can I
that
ask you a
Bible verse
question?
pop up yet? About
When was
Thomas?
John written?
John was written hundreds of years after Jesus' existence.
Okay. And was it originally called the Book of John or called something
No,
else?
it was not originally called
So
the Book of John.
why are
That's in
you
the King
using an
James.
anonymous book from a later period as a source for historicity?
But we don't have any accurate sources
Thank
for
you,
history.
you
if
said
that's-
something correct.
But no, what I'm saying, for all history.
No, not true.
For all history.
Not true.
Because what are you basing it off of?
Okay.
There's always translations.
Come
Everything,
with me.
everything has to be.
Come with me
Go ahead.
to Kemet, and
Yeah.
I will show you hundreds of bodies that have been studied of people who are buried.
But how do
And
you
we
know
know
that
who
the
they
information
are.
is
Hold on.
accurate?
We know who they are. We even have bodies of their relatives, their ancestors. We have tombs. We have all
Yeah.
of the material culture that exists. None of this we have for Jesus.
But
I
how
wanna-
do
let me
you
say
know that
something
those
to
names
you.
are
Let me
correct?
say
How
something
do you
to
know that the history
There
is
were
correct?
early Christians that also argue what I am arguing. That Jesus was not a literal character.
I
And
understand that.
unfortunately, they actually were laughing at at the people who were doing the historical orthodoxy. They were saying they have no idea what they're talking about. And then they realized they were being wiped out. You are actually following the tradition
Yeah.
of very powerful Europeans who sought to make this story literal.
But this story was also taken literal in Chinese culture, in African culture. There's different depictions of Jesus of
When
multiple
did Jesus
races.
get to China?
But I'm saying there's different depictions
When did
of Jesus
Jesus get
in
to
multiple
China?
races. You can go ahead and you can find the depictions of
When
Jesus.
did Jesus get to China?
It's not just white Jesus. You guys have this thing
Wait,
against white
when did
Jesus.
Jesus
There's different. No, he can't.
Ro,
He's-
I knew
he's
your
of darker
great-great-grandfather. I
skin.
knew
He's of
him.
a darker skin.
I knew
I'm
your
telling you,
great great grandfather.
Ethiopian Bible.
We used to
Thank you.
shoot
The
dice on
Ethiopian
the
Bible
border.
exists. I don't
We used
understand
to
why.
drink a little bit.
Because of the fact that you guys are against white Jesus.
Caesar boys here.
Thank
That's
you.
The only thing they
Thank
think
you.
a white face. So it's
I
hard
want to be
understand
very
Jesus.
clear. I want to be very clear. If you are aware of the traditions that are earlier than Yeshua,
Yeah.
and then you looked at the clear paucity of evidence,
Yeah.
of credible evidence for Jesus.
That it possibly
and then you
happened
looked at the
multiple
fact,
times.
Wait a minute. And
Go
then you
ahead.
looked at the fact that the early Christian church sought to destroy the Kemetic tradition. you would begin to say something smells fishy, and it would not have been the fishes multiplied by your Savior.
Nah,
You
know, I
need to
appreciate the blasphemous
understand.
statement. But
Is it,
what I'm
was
saying,
that blasphemous?
Yeah, that is blasphemous. But
Okay. What is blasphemy?
You're saying it in a sense to mock and disrespect.
No, I'm
the
not
name of
mocking.
Jesus.
I'm not mocking.
But
I'm
you
saying,
said the
I'm
fish,
saying
it
that
smells
that
fishy
tradition
like the fish.
is
Okay.
mythological, is what I'm saying.
I just feel like you have a very predetermined mindset.
Okay.
And I'm not in disagreement with it. What I'm saying to you is, if you're saying that it's falsified because it might have happened in different occasions in history.
No, that's not what I said.
Okay, so I'm trying to clear it up.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're saying that this happened previously before Christ, so it doesn't mean that it had to be true, because there's also history that Osiris went through the same resurrection process. Does that not mean that the resurrection process happens multiple times in existence of Earth? That means that Simeon Toko can be another form of Jesus Christ. There can be other Jesus Christ that come in multiple fashions. It does not mean solely that that was the only time.
I think
Would you be in agreement to that or not?
Slowly coming to the light.
This is my point I've been trying to say.
You are Jesus and you are Asar, but
I am
neither
Jesus.
of them are literal. Neither of them are historical. I'm
So
not
why?
saying, I'm
how
not
is it
saying,
not
I wanna be
historical
clear.
if it's not?
I'm not saying
we're covering
I'm not-
it now. This is a
I'm
part of
not
history.
saying, I'm not saying that you can't actually say that you are a follower of Jesus or a
Yeah.
follower of Asar.
Right.
I'm just saying, when you try to make it a historical story, you do that with overwhelming religious bias. And when you look at the historical analysis, there was no Jesus.
But if there is different coverage that's beyond history from the Bible, does that still not count as history? If other people are reporting and covering and talking about Jesus, we're in the year 2026 AD.
How many-
Anno
how many-
Domini.
how many-
Hold on 1 second. We're in 2026
How do you know?
AD.
How-
We're all in agreement to this. If we're not in 2026, what year are we in?
Wait,
Can you tell me what year is China in?
Actually, any year the turtle.
Ethiopia.
Wait, let's-
But that's still
But let's
AD,
say something
right?
very
Is it still
clearly.
AD? Is it still not Anno
Well,
Domini?
it's
Day
not
Jesus
even 12
Christi?
months. It's 13 months actually. So you got to go by the correct calendar, right?
So-
So you're going by 12 months. There's no 12
Sure.
months. There's no 12-month cycle.
But it's
a
still
13-month
AD, right?
cycle. No, it's 1446. That's the year.
1446. Where'd you get that from?
Yeah, you got to take away the time they stole. You got to take away the fact that it's actually 13 months. So take away all of that, right? And then we take away the time they stole. When they replace history, you're going to come up to the same year.
1446. I please would like to see the math on
I
that.
just told you.
But
Well, I'm going
what
to tell
year
you
would
something
say we're in?
interesting.
Go
I'm going
ahead.
to tell you something interesting. All of the texts that you're referencing,
Mm-hmm.
none of them actually were written at the time that Jesus existed. And many of them, we have earlier versions of them that are different than the versions we read now. And there were entire books that were left out of the canon,
That's
the
correct.
Bible that you read.
That's correct.
Aren't you at this point where you don't trust the institution that gave you that book?
Of course.
Okay, good.
Of
So
course.
then why are you
But
citing the book that they gave you as proof?
You asked me the source, and that's the
But wait,
physical
wait.
source.
Here's the question.
That's the physical
Why
source. Now, if you'd
are
like to know my
you-
spiritual source,
Why
that's
are you?
different.
No, I'm not asking for your spiritual source.
Right. So
that's
I gave
another
you the,
matter.
but I
That's
gave you
another
the,
matter.
but I gave you the physical source.
I'm saying that source is not a good historical source. That's what I'm saying to you. It wasn't written during the time that Jesus lived.
Mm-hmm.
It certainly wasn't written by someone named John.
Of course not. These names were interpreted later
So
on
then
under
why
King
are you
James.
using them as a historical source?
You asked me for, because it's still written in part of history.
How many,
this was still one
comics
study.
do you think there are of Peter Parker Spider-Man? More
There
than
are
25,000?
There are multiple interpretations of Peter Parker.
Peter
You're
Parker
absolutely correct.
Spider-Man is a
Yeah.
historical character then.
Yeah, he is a part of history because he does exist.
No.
Does he not exist?
We're talking
Do the
about
comics
a
not
literal historical
If you
figure.
can say a physical date for the creation of Peter Parker, he exists.
So then you believe
so
that
if we
Zeus
have
existed?
hold on.
So you
yes,
believe that
in the
Zeus
sense that
existed?
he did. This is
You
a
believe
form
that
of a
Zeus
demigod.
existed?
This is a form of a demigod as well.
Who's a form
I know
of
they
demigod?
call
Jesus
him
is a
god.
demigod?
No, I said Zeus. You
Zeus
asked
is a
me about-
demigod.
You're asking me about Zeus.
Uh-oh. It seems like he has to go back and learn Greek history.
No, I understand that Hercules is deemed a demigod, but I'm saying a demigod in the sense of the
So
fallen
you believe
angels.
that Zeus existed?
Hold on. The fallen angels that came down to earth that had sex with humans, and they were
Fallen
of course,
angels. You're mixing a lot of stuff together.
No, this is talked about inside the Bible as well, and this
Fallen-
is where we have these.
Yeah, but you're not going to
demigods
look
from.
at the Bible
That's
for
what
information
Zeus
around
is.
Zeus. So you believe that Zeus
But I'm
is a,
saying that
so
the
you
existence
believe,
of Zeus exists. You see
you
these two
believe that
different
Zeus
history
is
pieces.
a literal historical figure. That's
yes,
what you're saying.
Sure, go ahead. Yes.
You do?
Yes, I don't think he can shoot
I'm
lightning.
telling you, it's not
I don't think
Sunday,
he
but
can
they're
shoot
not going to
lightning.
let you back in church on Sunday.
Go
You're
for it.
there, not going to let
These
you in.
different religions
They gonna
all
say, "Oh, no, we
correspond
closed,
and
Brother Bro."
overlap at once.
Bro, I think it's over with for you, game.
No, I would like to know his sources.
Bro, you too intelligent. Bro, if you just switch it right now, you know everything that he's saying. You just on that side, so you're trying to go against it when you should sit on the
Religious
side with me.
bias.
I feel you.
Because you're not a fucking Christian.
I follow Christ. I'm not a Christian in the sense of going to the church.
You don't
I follow
because
Christ.
you're not a Christian. Christians follow
Christianity
Christ. You're
is
something
following
different.
Jesus Christ.
You're a Gnostic.
No,
Yes,
I'm not a
you
Gnostic.
are an early Christian.
I
You are
believe
the
in
first
following
He
Jesus
said a bunch
Christ
of
in the
things that were
consciousness
Gnostic.
He
of
said
Christ.
everything you have said has been Gnostic. Look at what you are. I'm keeping
He
it
said
real.
a bunch of
You
things
don't
that
know what you are.
you said a
Christ.
bunch of things that
I
wouldn't be
follow
accepted in
Christ.
the modern church.
I understand that, and that's why I have issues with the pastors in the modern church. I have issues with
Issues
some
with them lying about a historical figure that is a mythological figure?
No.
Okay, so that's probably the
I have
problem you should
issues with
have
making profit on the name of God and the name of Jesus.
Okay.
I have issues with making a mockery of it. And I have issues that they're going ahead and they're perpetrating and pushing through different verses like in Leviticus that tell you about being a good slave. I don't go hand in hand with those. I know that that's from the manipulation of the book that's been indoctrinated across the land.
That's a good start. That's a good start.
I'm saying I am a follower of Christ.
Yes,
Okay, but you can be a follower of Christ. We're
Right.
talking about
Right, so that is a Christian.
we're talking about whether Christ was a literal historical living
Yes.
person.
So
that's
they-
what we're talking about.
so let me
I'm
go
not
ahead.
I'm not saying you can't be a follower
Right,
of
okay.
Christ. I would
So-
never say that to
so
you.
thank you. So
I'm
now
just
that
saying
we're back on the bias-
Jesus didn't die because he never lived. Are you forgetting the prompt?
I know. I'm not forgetting the prompt. I'm back to you.
Okay.
So they recorded for 33 AD that
Yep.
there was a sun moon.
Who
There was a
recorded that?
blood moon. They recently just released this information.
Okay.
That there was a confirmed blood moon that was
Okay.
talked about on the night of the crucifixion of Jesus Christ.
Okay.
That was a part of a satanic ritual. Jesus Christ was killed for a satanic
It's
ritual.
also trying to say
Where you
time
get that
before.
from? Whoa, you
I'm
going?
talking about time
He's
before.
going
This
even
is for-
farther afield than I am. They are not going to let you
I'm
get into
telling
church
you.
on Sunday.
China
That's
got
fine.
time
Come to the
before.
shrine. We'll let you in. We'll let you in.
Look, man, I like you, and I don't have
like
no
you
issue
too.
with
We're
it. But
gonna-
I do understand
Right.
where you stand on this. But I'm telling you that you can fact check that as well for 33.
So
AD
you're
reported
suggesting that if
blood
there
moon.
was a blood moon,
Yes, that was discussed.
that
about.
means that Jesus literally was crucified at that time.
Yes.
Do you know that when you
They
read
documented-
wait, listen.
Yes, go
when
ahead.
you read comic books about Peter Parker, Spider-Man, they often use historical events. I have a cover of Peter Parker meeting Barack Obama. I think we both agree that Barack Obama is a literal figure, right?
Correct.
So does that mean that Spider-Man is a literal figure, someone that actually lived?
Do you agree that Pilate was a literal figure?
I think that we have proof now that Pilate was a literal figure.
Okay, but he interacted with Jesus Christ, and he was the one behind the execution.
So then you
of
believe
him.
that Peter
So would
Parker.
you-
Wait.
Go ahead. I like where you're going. Go
So
ahead.
then you're saying you believe that Peter Parker, Spider-Man, is literally someone who lived.
Did Peter Parker in real life not meet Barack Obama?
In real, what do you mean
Tom
by
Holland.
real life?
Tom Holland, the actor, did. So he still met Barack Obama.
I don't know what Tom Holland is. Barack Obama.
He did.
Did he play Jesus too?
He didn't
Oh,
play
if he played Jesus, we would.
But in the sense of your question,
turn off the podcast and watch a film.
But Spider-Man did meet Barack Obama in that sense.
So that means that
can
you
not
believe that
be-
Peter
can that not
Parker-
mean that art and history cannot exist in one?
What I'm saying to
These
you,
comics can also be the
what I'm
same
saying to you
depiction of
is,
something that is
I
real.
think that you're
agree.
losing the point that we're
I'm
making.
not. Jesus Christ did
Yeah.
exist. Go ahead.
The point that we are making is that Jesus Christ was not a literal physical person. That's the point we're making. Is there a mythological story about him? Of course there is. Of course there is. And I even think there's wisdom to be learned by his story. But when we try to make that story literal, historical, we have problems.
So what proof do you have that disproves that Jesus exists?
I just told you. Just
because you haven't found anything.
The first thing
So if
is,
you don't find anything, that means
wait.
it doesn't
Wait.
exist.
It's not just not finding things. It's also looking at the fact that much of his story was told in an earlier tradition, and then the people that told you that there was a literal Jesus sought to wipe out that tradition.
I understand. So
right off the bat, you should say something is fishy here.
I understand what you're saying, but the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. Something can still be there.
Okay. Let's move on.
Right.
Anyone else want to defend Jesus or prison
Thank you.
planet? Them? Or wait, you said you go. Right?
Yeah, I'll go.
He'll go first. You're next after him. Yeah, after him. Sorry. Which one do you want to do?
We're gonna talk about this baby real quick. Give him help. You can't just skip past it, you know.
Yeah, that was,
All right, so if you said
that was good.
if you said that beings here are in taking blood or in taking life force energy from, let's just say, the youth or to stay around longer, right? You said Earth is a prison planet, so why they not trying to die?
I'm gonna ask you a question. You said a lot of things. I know niggas in prison that don't want to get out, but you said something about. Repeat your question.
Why are they usurping?
Not about the blood.
Why do they need blood to live longer? This is a prison planet and they want to die.
You said nobody said nobody want to die. You said it's not possible.
No, I'm asking why they not trying to get up out of here like this. If you look at the
why you asking?
Hold on. If you look at, like, let's just say Egyptians, right? Just so everybody understand what I'm saying. If you look at the Egyptians, they studied how to die and not come back, right?
I don't think you get it.
Why is beings
no
here
one
stay here longer?
No one studied how to die. That thing that you just said was kind of like
transcend. Whatever you want to say.
Exactly. So nobody studied how to die. See, a lot of people think that they was born dying, but then that's because they dead. Listen, I'm gonna say this. What I was talking about was stem cells, gang. That's inside of.
Like a petri dish.
No, I'm talking about stem cells that's inside of your blood that they use in order to keep youth in the body. See, you're trying to confuse a lot of different things. You're trying to confuse the spiritual reality with the physical reality, right? I'm talking about this reality as far as the physical reality. Mm-hmm. Right now, they're taking synthetic cells and putting them inside your body.
Right.
They create them.
Foods, bioengineered ingredients. When you look at the back of your Lay's.
Yeah,
you know
I'm talking about
fake
that.
Strawberry.
Yeah, I'm talking about that. I'm not talking about what you think I'm talking about. I'm talking about actual way.
But you
so
said
your body
if they
want to
stay, if they want to live longer, they gonna keep drinking the blood, right? They gonna keep usurping it. We in Babylon, right? Everybody can agree on that. We in a modern day Babylon.
Who said that? You said that.
I said that.
I say right now. See this.
I'm gonna tell you why we in a modern day Babylon. You look at the flag, right? The LTTT flag. I'm just gonna say that y'all understand what I'm saying, right? It's flipped upside down because the chakra color is at the bottom. So you see the purple crown frequency is sitting at the bottom, right? And the red root chakra is at the top.
Right.
What run the land right now? Degeneracy, debauchery, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying?
To say all of that, you had to think about it right now. To say all of you just said, you had to think about it right now.
I had to think about it or pull it from my memory.
You had to say it right now. It only existed right now. There's no way, even right now, if you want to say, okay, cool, something going to happen in the future, when you get to the future, it's going to only be right now. All we have is right now.
We talking about right now. We in Babylon.
But you're using
the Pride Month right now.
But you're using things from different realities that's also happening that don't have nothing to do with this reality.
We in a multiverse.
But you're here right now. That cannot help you right now. See,
Why I can't?
Because listen, I'm saying this. Information can't help you right now. Only thing that can help you right now is
information can always help you being applied.
Only thing that can help you right now is the fact you understand yourself and learn how to deal with you, right? Because a lot of people want to worry about information, but information can't help you. I know a lot of niggas that think they smart. They read a whole lot of fucking books. It don't help.
It don't help.
Listen, the only thing that's gonna help you is to take control of you, to understand that it's only you, and information can't help you, right? Listen, a lot of people assume that information is good, but they're gonna pass you information, you're gonna forget you. All I'm gonna say is this. Only thing that we both can prove right now, that we're sitting across from each other in this moment.
Yeah.
Anything else that you're saying, we can't even say that it happened. So only by another man's idea.
So who made the prompts?
What's a prompt?
You playing the loser.
No, I'm asking you what's a prompt. Explain to me what a prompt is.
A prompt is a set of questions.
Now ask your question again.
What is a prompt?
The question is the answer. Right? I don't think you understand, because a lot of people say a lot of things, but once you say it, you already told yourself the answer because everything exists inside you.
On the prompt, they say that you agree that we live in a simulation planet, right? We live in a simulation, Earth simulation. 607 the character agreed to a simulation.
Who said that? Who told you? Did you hear come on my mouth?
Just wrote on the paper.
But did you see or hear me say it? Listen, he just sat here and said that Jesus was here and nobody can understand and validate that.
There's no
that paper don't mean that paper suggests that I said that. It don't mean that I said that.
They didn't even use J's in the alphabet. Bro.
He said that. He put that there. Them are his thoughts. Them are not mine. So we're here having a conversation. So
you agreed to it when you sat down and spoke.
No. I didn't agree. I agreed to sit down.
You agreed with the prompts.
No, I agreed to sit down.
You made a spiritual contract.
No,
you sat down.
I agreed to sit down.
Okay.
Right, and I'm agreements to this conversation. Right. I have not heard a topic.
Okay, so let me see that prompt, bro. My first claim, 607 Unc versus 10. It said, this is why I said 607 Unc, because I read it said my. It didn't say first claim is that, it says my first claim, unless he didn't spoofed you or jugged you or what is called defrauded you your my.
Right.
It says my first claim is that Earth is a prison planet, right? So why is there beings here usurping blood to stay here longer? It can't be that fucked up.
I'm gonna say this. Listen, I'm gonna say this again. For me, I know niggas that's better in prison. Right? They go to prison. They go to prison and they better in prison because no matter where you go, it's a prison. Relationship of prison.
Right.
You go in a relationship and it get.
But you can be in a relationship and be free in your mind.
But not at 3 o'clock in the morning. Even if you ain't doing that, you gonna go start tripping because this girl gonna be tripping. It's gonna the thought will go in your mind because she gonna think you doing something else. You are in her prison. Trust is a prison.
So if I end that relationship, where the prison staying, I'm free now.
No. There you go. Freedom is peace. Relationships is prison because. I'm gonna tell you about relationship because it's trust, right? You say trust is good. Everybody like, man, I want to trust everybody. I can't do that. Fuck trust because I only trust the fact that whatever you do, I trust in the fact that I'm gonna be okay with it, right? And whatever decision you make is good for you. I can't make.
But through your journey, you was able to access peace or freedom, right? So why can't I access freedom on Earth?
It's kind of crazy because what journey? Because like again, if left and right is different, I suggest that nothing is ever moving. That it's never a journey. I suggest that everything is at a standstill and everything's happening in the mind. That's what I suggest, right? Because I don't think nobody can prove that anything is moving. Because right now they say the Earth moving, but you got other people that prove that it's not. Right now you got 2% of the Earth is flat. You got other people that prove that it's not.
But it don't matter.
No, because Earth is not a location.
Right.
So I think everybody get it wrong when they try to make it a location and try to make it a shape. Earth is a shapeshifter.
So do you think it's like an architect of the Matrix?
No,
like
the Earth is a shapeshifter. It changed with the thoughts.
But the reason why I asked you, do you think it's an architect of the Matrix? Because who's setting up a simulation? A programmer.
No,
so who the fuck is that?
No, everybody think that because it's a program that they got to have a programmer. That's what you suggest. But the way it's no programmer. But if you want to call it a programmer, we got to call that programmer God. But it's not. But it's not a God that's making a decision. Listen, whatever you want to call it, it's God, right? Creator.
It's guys that run on this planet. It's guys that run on this planet. That's. Okay, right.
But listen, everything is God because listen, everything exists inside of God. So if you take one,
let me say this: I think of God as generator, operator, destroyer of my realm. When I think of the word God, right?
Then that's God.
But the creator, I didn't create my heartbeat. I didn't create my heart. I didn't create none of how my body is.
Right.
Who designed this? Okay, somebody designed this table, right?
Right.
Who designed these human suits?
That's what caused a lot of stress. See, a lot of people think that, listen, I'm gonna say this. Right now, if people walked outside and it was $1 million on their doorstep, they're gonna just spend it. They're gonna enjoy it. They're not gonna say, who sent me this money? They're not gonna spend all the time in their head like, who sent me this money?
Yeah.
See, that's the problem. Human perception is to want to know too much. You're here to observe this reality, right? You're here to enjoy this reality, right? You're here to feel emotions, both fear, pain, all of them you're here to feel, but you're not here to live in any of them.
I'm not supposed to understand.
No,
like when you say, okay, so I grew up in like, I'm not NOI or nothing, but my dad taught me like 1 through 9 knowledge, wisdom, understanding, all that NOI type of information because he came up off that too, right? But what I'm trying to say is, I had a brain fart. I ain't gonna lie.
No, you have a brain fart. So what you just happened is you just switch realities, right? A lot of people understand it, and it go on in your mind. We switch realities all day.
It wasn't meant to be said.
It probably was, but you just switched realities, right? But it was said in a different reality, right? But listen, people don't understand that. A lot of people want this just to be one thing. But if it just be one thing, then it'd just be boring as fuck.
Yeah.
You can't stay here so long. A lot of people want to say that this is infinite. No, it's not infinite. It's infinite possibilities, right? A lot of things can happen here infinite amount of times. That's all I'm saying.
Let's get them in here.
All right.
Who in here? What in here? Who was them?
My Armenian friend.
How you doing?
One of the top debaters on the 1 on 10 series.
Really?
Thanks for coming, bro.
Anytime, brother. How you doing?
I'm good. What do you disagree with Unc on?
Well, I was reacting to the last prompt about Jesus not being a real person, and I think there's a lot of historical evidence that Jesus actually having existed. I don't know about the 25,000 documents and stuff.
It said about 8,000 on the
8,000, but like you have like the Shroud of Turin, for example, where you have something that is a nuclear fusion that happens with this man's body, so it literally prints on the actual fabric, which I don't think there's ever been a human in history that has gone through nuclear fusion And we're talking about a photocopy from 2,000 years ago of this man's body.
And it had the face on there?
It had the face, it had the wounds.
Let me ask you one question. The face that was on there, I know what you're talking about. That face looked just like the face that was painted of Jesus that was not Jesus. That was the face that looked like yours, right? Because that's the face they put next to it. But that's not Jesus. So whoever that was, it was not Jesus. And that is proven that Jesus didn't have your face. Because
how was that proven?
History. They just proved it because where he was from, where he grew up at, and it was hot as hell over there. How the fuck could he be pale? It doesn't make sense.
I mean, my ancestors are from places that are hot as hell.
I don't think you get hair of wool. Hair of wool.
Sorry, I didn't say.
Hair of wool.
What is that? Hair of wool.
That's what Jesus had.
Okay.
Do you have hair of wool?
What is it?
Do you even have hair at all?
No, I don't actually have one.
No, you don't. Listen, I don't think you understand. So listen, I'm just saying, according to the fact that
what is hair of wool?
Listen. According to what you said, you believe that Jesus existed. The Bible also gave a description. They told you how Jesus looked. And the blanket that you suggest was Jesus, that also put a face in front of it. The face in front of it was different than the way they described Jesus in your Bible. So who was under that blanket?
Well, the question to me is, what's the coincidence that literally 2,000 years ago, right around the time that this dude dies, where he's resurrected, there's an actual...
You didn't answer the question. Why is the face different?
See, but you're already coming to the conclusion that the face is prescribed wrong.
They took the picture of the face. That's what they did. That's why everybody comes to the conclusion. They took the picture of Jesus painting, that was not Jesus, and they took the blanket.
Wait, which
and they
picture
put it
are you
together.
talking about?
Listen, the picture with the blonde hair and the blue eyes.
But that's not what the shot of Turin
But that's the one that they put together. That's the one they put together.
Arabic looking.
No, they did not. They showed that same fucking Jesus. Pull it up.
No, pull it up. Yeah, pull it up. I mean, shot of Turin is very ethnic looking.
But it's gonna show a white Jesus. Hair is human. It's different from me.
Is that right here?
Yeah, that's not Jesus.
I mean,
that's the fake Jesus.
But like, how
in the things that Jesus taught, right? Jesus taught the kingdom of heaven was within. Jesus said, what I do, all men can do, right? Jesus did not say, pray to me. Jesus didn't even want to do shit for his mama.
Yeah.
Right? I'm keeping it real. So you got to understand this. So if you want Jesus, I'm going to take you to him. But the problem is up your ass.
Jesus.
That's the only part. Yeah, it's inside you. Right?
Well, it's in your the kingdom of God is within you. I don't know if it's or maybe
you ain't never heard the pastor? You ain't never heard the pastor? You ain't never heard the pastor? When Jesus came in me? That's all the pastor's talking about.
All right,
Jesus coming in them.
Your guy was
Yeah. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord.
Your guy was saying that he's a historical figure. He doesn't really.
No, I'm saying this. Everything. Do me a favor. I can show you where everything at right now. Everything exists only one place. Even if you close your eyes, it's still there. Everything exists in your mind. Whatever you think it is, right? Jesus' consciousness is available to you, but only when you accept it and put it in you. When you take it and say, Jesus, help me, and you put it outward, it do no good for you, right? Because you're begging. I'm not begging for shit, right? Because you gotta understand the universe don't work that way. Because like it doesn't matter if you pray 1,000,000 times, if you go outside and don't look both ways, you're gonna get hit by a car. Prayer won't stop that. Awareness will, right? So everybody is worrying about the wrong thing. Life is about awareness. It ain't about no fucking prayer. You can pray all you want, right? But the fact is you have to be aware. And listen, if you want it to be Jesus in your mind, all I'm gonna tell you is follow him then.
I mean, I don't even care what Jesus looks like. I'm just saying, like,
follow him then. Listen, we can debate about what he looks like. Follow him.
Let me ask you this, Phil, because your friend was saying that this is not a real person, Jesus, right? Do you agree with that?
No, he said it's you. Right? Listen.
Did he physically exist 2,000 years ago is my question.
All right. No. Did humans physically exist 2,000 years ago?
Yeah.
Then I suggest yes.
So you think there was a real Jesus?
I suggest that Jesus is consciousness. I suggest that everything is Jesus. Right?
But do you think that there was a man that came, like, was crucified, came back to life 2,000 years ago. Do you believe in that?
I believe a lot of men died, right? I believe crucifixion was a thing that a lot of people did, and I believe that everybody died was a man. If you say that it was a man, and I believe that everybody had Jesus in them.
Do you think Jesus came back to life? Do you think Jesus defeated death?
I think that everybody defeat death, because I think nothing dies.
No, there's no. Who's defeated death? There's
everybody.
only one figure that's
everybody. Listen, just a lie. Did you know that? Did you know they got defeated by? They defeated death like this. So they was in a tomb in Egypt one time, and they saw a bug, and this bug had ate a plant, and it died, and it came back alive in 3 days. And then after they did that, they made the chemical out of that same shit, and then they died and came back up in 3 days. Hold up. They saw it. They recorded it. They saw it. He died, came back up. Listen, no, it was a female. It was a woman. She died, came back in 3 days, and when she came back, she was enlightened. It was the resurrection, right? So resurrection happened before Jesus, right? Listen, it's good to die on purpose, right? Listen, I don't think you understand, gang. When you dream, you be in a different reality, but when you die, it's kind of like different. Right? But that's the thing. That's a sport. That's what people do. That's what you did to be enlightened. Right now, in certain traditions and certain monks that you can't actually get unless you die, meaning that you astral project, meaning that you take your soul out of your body and you're able to look at it. That means you're dead. It's several levels to this, and I don't think you understand. It's different levels of consciousness, right? And Jesus is a level of consciousness. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying they harness the power of Jesus, right? And wherever Jesus go, the collection plate follow.
So
and you paying for a subscription to Jesus. You paying for a subscription to Jesus, gang.
I don't know. That's a corruption.
It's a subscription.
No. Let me ask you this though. Like, why do we hear that this man had 12 disciples? We know he had disciples. We know that disciples traveled all around the Middle East and Near East. We know that, for example, St. Bartholomew landed around the Caucasus Mountains, right? The dude got skinned alive because he was a Christian. While he's getting skinned alive, this man is singing hymns, St. Bartholomew, one of the disciples of Jesus. Yeah. So while this man is getting skinned alive, he's singing hymns to God. So to me, there's something supernatural about that. It ain't like some, person.
Who told you that?
Story. That's a real story.
Who told you that?
Look it up. Read about St. Bartholomew.
I said, who told you that?
I mean, I've read it in history books. I'm of Armenian
what book?
descent.
And what book?
I'm of Armenian descent. This is the whole story about how Armenia became Christian.
Okay, and what book? And what book did you read it?
I mean, these are like manuscripts, Armenian manuscripts. You can look them up, dude. Google it. St. Bartholomew, Armenian manuscripts.
I'm not asking Google. I'm asking you. And what book did you use it?
These are Armenian manuscripts from old Armenian monks that were around. I mean, this is an ancient culture. So these people are around while this was going on. They have actual testimonials about the St. Bartholomew guy literally getting skinned alive.
Question. Is every book fact?
I mean,
what makes a book fact?
I mean, we could use that standard on everything because we weren't there. Like
you say what? Hold on. Go back. You use that standard on everything. You wasn't there 2,000 years ago.
I wasn't there.
So why the fuck do it matter now?
I mean, what to me is like when you have 12 individuals that are ready to be killed and tortured in the most heinous ways.
That's a lie. Jesus said, before the clock crowed twice, you would deny me 3 times, and they denied him. Nobody's ready to fucking die for Jesus. Right? The disciples, when he ready to die for Jesus, the disciples ran and hid.
No, but then
they all ran and hid.
But then the disciples went around preaching, and they all got killed because they were preaching.
I know a lot of niggas that do it in the hood. When the gunfire run off, they go back outside. Nigga, when it was drama time, the motherfucker disciples that you call disciples, they ran, and Jesus knew that they was gonna run.
But then
according to Jesus,
then he was resurrected.
Well,
that showed him that he defeated.
That's according to what text you read.
That showed him that he defeated that. That gave a conviction to die for their cause, and you don't die for nothing.
You ever heard of Gnostics?
Yeah, of course.
They got a different story of Jesus' resurrection and Jesus being killed. They said Jesus never died. Right? And listen, I'm just saying, I don't think you understand. So a lot of different stories, a lot of different things you can say, but I think the only thing that matters here today is you. Right? So I think we can all sit here and say, okay, Jesus has some good stories. You think Jesus has some good stories, take them and put it into you. But nothing gonna help you unless you decide to take it right now and move that way right now.
No, I believe that. I mean, kingdom of God is within you.
Exactly. That's what Jesus said. Jesus never asked nobody to worship him, never asked nobody to pray for him, never asked none of that shit.
I agree with that.
Right? So I'm just saying, so when they do that, that's for separation and control. Right? The church do that for control. They do that for separation. I'm not saying you shouldn't believe in Jesus. Everybody should have belief, because belief is first. Belief in what man thinks is true. But once you believe in Jesus and you truly believe in Jesus, you're going to understand that that's a myth. Yeah. But that's not going to stop you from understanding that the consciousness is here and that you can tap into it. That ain't gonna stop you from understanding that.
I think could I segue real quickly to the other prompt? The other prompt that I think ties in with this is, are we in a prison planet? I think the answer to that is yes. I think Jesus was brought down almost like a Neo from the Matrix. I hate to give a pop culture reference to basically show us that this is all BS. Everything. It's all.
So you know the problem is with Christians, Muslims, and even with Rose sat here, they all want to take bits and pieces of everything to try to justify what they believe, because that's what the brain do. See, what the brain do, the brain is going to put together every piece it can to prove to you that what you thinking is correct. That's what how your brain is programmed. Right, that's your brain itself. Yeah. See, right now he is getting information from everywhere. He's talking about Jesus existed, but he's gonna prove something from over here that Jesus did. There's nothing that Jesus did that I couldn't do. Right, but that's what I'm telling you. But you possess the same power, but you want to keep on giving the power to Jesus. So be it, then.
No, that's not what I think. The kingdom of God is within us, but I think these bodies are not.
So why does it matter?
Because we can't ever become like Jesus. We just can't. That's
that is like. So listen. So how can you say you believe in Jesus? Jesus said, "What I do, all men can do."
He was with sin. So already I'm behind the.
If you listen, Jesus said,
I probably screwed up a lot.
Jesus said, "What sin lie at?" Right? I could prove to everybody. Everybody said Jesus didn't sin, but I could prove to everybody Jesus sin. What Jesus tell you to sin lie at? Jesus described you what a sin lie at. Jesus said the sin lie in what? The thought, right? Jesus was tested by who? The devil, with bad thoughts, right? That was sinning. Jesus was a sinner too, right? Because Jesus described you what a sin was. He said after the thought. The moment he was tempted by the devil, he was sinning.
Okay.
Yeah, he was sinning.
He wasn't tempted.
He was tempted because he told him to do it. He knew that it was there. The moment that you know that it's there, you know that it's sin there, you know that it's there, it's in your mind, then you're doing it. Because that's what Jesus suggested. And he said, throw the first rock. Right? So you got to, because no one is without sin, not even Jesus. And he documented his sin.
Final point, then.
Man, I don't know if I have one, dude. I just think Jesus was a real, he was Jesus, and I get what you're saying.
Jesus was a real sinner, like all the rest of us, if he existed.
These were other, you heard other Jesus-like characters. I've heard about in ancient Egypt how there was. I still don't think that negates the fact that Jesus was real. And I do believe that the Shroud of Turin was sent
let's do me a favor.
This particular topic, we can't deny it.
All right. Well, do me a favor. Go run and tell the church that Jesus sinned too. Because he told the church what a sin was, so he done it too, right? And what he do, all men can do. So just like he could sin, he could be saved, you could be born again. So fuck what Jesus said. I just asked for you to be born again, nigga.
All right. Let's get a female up here.
Thank you.
Yeah. My bad. I was on mute. I got way more footage for y'all. I was filming all day, every day for like 2 days, 3 days that I've been there. And so, I was trying to get as much footage as I can, right? So I could keep going in. I got way more footage to give y'all. The same place where we was at, just having that sit-down debate. The owner of the spot was getting ready to kick Jabari out of the spot. And the reason why he was going to kick Jabari out the spot, because Jabari, oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy. He started going in on Jabari because Jabari was talking to the debaters and they was trying to debate with Jabari. And so Jabari is up there kicking their butt. And the owner got into the debate and he started getting his butt kicked. And he got mad and wanted to kick Jabari out. He said, yo, man, I feel disrespected. I could get you out of here. I was like, oh, my God, man. What's going on here? And so here I am again, jumping up, going in. Because this white boy was screaming. And so I asked him the question outside. I said, yo, have you ever met Captain Tazariak? He said no at first, and then I said the Hebrew brother, the Hebrew guy. He said, oh yeah. I said, so why are you getting upset with Jabari? And here you got Captain Tazariak who will call you a devil and everything. And he said, yeah, Yeah, I didn't like what he said. His people was telling me that I need to bow down and kiss the boot. And I said, well, damn, you ain't do that to them. But everybody think they can bully Jabari. I don't know, Jabari, man. You got to take off them glasses, man. When you coming into the debate, I think you got to take off those glasses, brother. Because they looking at you like you Steve Urkel or somebody, you know? And that's far from the case. That's far from the case. They looking at you like you a nerd because, number one, you are intelligent. Number two, we're on a whole different platform. We trying to wake coons up. So you on we on the coon joint. The coon train. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but shout out to the people, man. Shout out. Anybody want to come in? Anybody want to talk about the up-and-coming debate with Dr. Reggie and Jabari? Anybody? We got it, man. Anybody want to come in? Talk to me. Let me know. Before I exit out. Before I exit this joint out. Anybody want to come in? The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. Sakina Ra, do you got your ticket, sis? You got your ticket, right? Did the ticket come to you, Sakina Ra? You got to make sure you're going to have to look all the way down because, yeah, we've been sent it to you. You know? Okay, so nobody want to come in. Wait for a couple of more minutes and then I'm going to be out.
I'll turn this speaker off.
What's up, Sakina? I hear you.
I'm trying to turn my speaker off. Give me a second.
Okay.
Did it turn off?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, I had to turn my
There you
speaker.
go.
Peace, brother, son. That I'm finna send you a cash.
Kina.
Listen, let me tell you something. I gotta tell everybody this. I love me some you, brother, sa.neter. You know I have been going through something, but at the same time, I told you I can't deal with all this doggone arguing. And you know I be leaving when it be going down. But I be telling people I'm that Cinderella story. I always leave before midnight or before the bar close and all this kind of stuff. I can't do all that arguing. It's too much for me.
Yeah, I feel you. But sometime now in this era, Sakina, I guess that's how they feel that they get the views up, and our people like the arguing. They like that stuff, man.
Right, and I'm a business professional, and I'm gonna tell you something else too. The first time it happened, I apologized to you. It was a while back. And the one time I came back and I apologized to Apostle when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And one time, and I love me some Nepal because she apologized to me, but it really didn't bother me. And I don't even want to talk about that issue. But this last time when I was on your show, and again, I have two reputations out here. So I went there on somebody. And I was getting ready to go through my thing right here. Now, again, both of my parents have been dead a little over 20 years. And so understanding that I'm a middle child, but I'm also the baby sister. So I do hear no, but I don't hear no. So I do and I don't, I do and I don't. But here we go. So when I got into it with that young man, that kind of took me out of character. And so this is why, again, I don't argue, and I do and I don't, I do and I don't, because arguments lead to fights. Okay? Mm-hmm. And as a woman, I don't test men. I don't disrespect men. I don't disrespect my elders. This is how I was raised. But again, when I get out of character, I don't know, it's so many people out here. Now, I'm not ashamed, or I do crowds as an ex-comedian. Okay, that's one of the reputations I have. But the other one is, peace, Francis. Hi.
Peace, my sister.
Another thing, as a business professional, so I'm also a mother. So some things you just cannot do, right? Mm-hmm. And so when you get to arguing and carrying on like that, then all of a sudden my mouth. And so if I get to cussing on your show, I'm gonna have to give you some money, because if you have to cancel your show, I'm gonna pay you for that. And so that's why I own my own car, because when I get ready to go, I'm ready to go now. I'm not waiting on no cab. I'm not doing all that other stuff. I'm ready to go right now. Because before I tear up your house and disrespect all of that, I'm ready to leave. That's why I leave. Mm-hmm. Because you don't have to put me out. I know how to leave. So I appreciate you, because you kept calling and looking out for me. And as a married man, right? And so I hope Nepal don't say nothing, because I understood when she was having some of these problems with women calling her husband at certain times.
Don't worry about that.
And this and that and this and that. As a married woman, you need to know your boundaries. You see what I'm saying? And so when you was reaching out and calling me just to see how I was doing, and just saying, well, I got a show coming up, this and that, that was the excuses. Just to see how I was doing. I appreciate you, brother.
Well, when I don't see you around for like maybe a month or two,
come on in.
I gotta give you a call. Make sure you
and
do.
That's what I'm saying. As a married man, I appreciate that, because as a married man, women don't seem to understand this sometimes. When you calling some married man at a certain time at night, this man is married. You don't do that.
Don't worry about married men.
I understand you, brother.
I have. Hold on, listen. Don't worry about married men. I have female friends, good friends.
As my brother, let me say this one more again.
Go ahead.
Okay? Because I understand my sister. I would never do that to you, but I'm appreciating you for reaching out to me, because even though you didn't know if I had a man here or not, so to call me incognito to say these things just to check on me, because you don't know what I got going on over here. Right. And I appreciate you for that, because again, you didn't know what I had going on over here, but you was calling me just to check on me, and you was saying all kind of craziness, and I love you for that, but you was just checking on me. That's why I appreciate me some you. You hear me? Mm-hmm. And that's why I love me some you, my brother. And that's why I came up here to say what I said, and I'm going to say what I said because I walk in my truth, right? Yeah. And I love me some you, Francis. You always show up every time I turn around. I love me some you. You be over here and destroying my eye. You be here and you be putting it out.
Sakina, you're such a beautiful sister. We love you, huh?
That's right.
I love me some you too.
We love what you represent, huh? So now, sa.neter.
Hold up, Francis. I want you to know, Sakina, I'll be watching you on the Jabari's show. I'll be hearing you and seeing you. You know.
Right. I'm going to go back in the chat, but I'm going to check my email. I didn't check it. That's another thing I came up here to say, but I'm going to check it.
It's going to be all the way down in your email because you got it a long time ago, the minute. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to check it. Then I'll let you know for sure.
All right. Yes, Francis. What's up, man?
All of y'all.
How you do, Francis? How you do?
Our debate is next Sunday, huh?
After yesterday, I see.
No, that was the face-to-face.
Oh,
that's when you come in and you just talk your little blah 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 blah.
Oh, okay, that was like
Sunday.
That was the warm-up.
So I want to know if you would at least replay it on your platform, even if you don't do it live.
Nah, I don't mess with that dude.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't mess with him at all.
Oh gosh, sa.neter, I would have loved to have had that debate on your platform, bro.
Yeah.
But I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
He's too disrespectful.
But you can still tune in though. You can definitely still tune in.
Yeah.
And when we do it, and when we doing the you versus us, man, you had to put me in with somebody good, huh? Mm-hmm. I know I'm not gonna deal with Jabari, definitely not, but because I don't have no beef with him. But
right.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you.
You know, Easy Bands has a debate coming up too. I think on the 17th.
Oh, okay. What is he debating?
He's debating with a brother named Nathaniel Hughes on if there is an Islamic dilemma. So we have that one. And then Sunday, DMG has a debate with your boy King J. He picked up the debate that I didn't want.
Yeah.
That I backed out of. So all of those debates are coming up. So you could get with DMG and maybe you could play one of those debates at least.
Yeah.
To get a promo. And then, see what's going on. If you could send some of me an easy bands.
Yeah, I got you. No doubt. No doubt.
All right, brother. Peace.
Peace. All right, man. So y'all, as y'all can see, the debates is popping, is up there. The information is up there. Anybody else want to come up? I'm getting ready to go out. I'm getting ready to leave out. Testing 1 2 1 2. Yeah, I had a hell of a good time. I had a good weekend, and man, I got to go back to the debates, to that debate platform again, where they were sitting across from each other. That's the one I like. I like that one. And I like 607. Shout out to 607. Shout out to my brother, man. He did real good. All right, going once. Going twice. And gone. I'm out of here. Peace and black power to everybody.